just a dawn away. I keep thinking about that big sky I've seen so many times before, but it's something else today.
18 months ago, Victoria and I decided to buy a boat, and 12 months ago, pretty much to the day, we placed an order on a 40-foot catamaran. Today we're flying out to La Rochelle to hopefully see it leave the factory, and a couple of weeks from now we'll be driving out there to move aboard and set sail. But just to give you a bit of an update on what has been going on to get us to this stage, I thought I'd share...
We need to leave, come on.
So we have just arrived in La Rochelle now. Now, potentially a bit of bad news. We hoped the boat was launching tomorrow. We've spoken to a broker and she said potentially now it's not going to launch till Monday. We fly home on Sunday, so we think we might miss it. However, she said that there's a slight chance that it might have launched already. So we are going to quickly head to the basin, which is where they keep boats on the hard before they go in the water, just on the off chance to see if it's there. And then if not, we're going to drive to the factory first thing tomorrow morning and hope that we get to see it launch tomorrow morning. I think you turn right here. There's an FP right there. I don't know if that's a Lucia or not. Looks like a Lucia.
What is it next to it?
There's a lagoon next to it. It's just one FP. I think that is a Lucia. It looks like the right size.
Wow, there's loads of boats.
Parking.
Dudes. You think that's it?
I don't know.
Let me drive across.
Don't hit those
Try not to
people.
kill anyone.
Don't hit those people. Right,
Yeah,
it's a Lucia.
I think that's the. It's got a bowsprit.
No, it can't be. It can't be. So it's actually our boat. I can't believe it. We drove into the boatyard and we were discussing, is that a Lucia? And then we were looking at all the different things that we'd spec, like the bowsprit and the folding props, and it was like, yeah, it's got that, it's got that. And then basically we came around the back and it's just got this tiny, I don't know if you can see it, hull number there, and that was, we were like jumping up trying to read the hull number to see if it's ours, and it is.
Rather bizarrely, this morning I happened to be sitting on our boat in La Rochelle, and we are pretty much 100 meters from the water. Our boat is here ahead of schedule, ready to go. Things are moving fast here. There are boats all over the place. Just seen a big Lagoon 450 go in the water. Our mast is getting prepared to go on. Apparently that's going on at 8 AM tomorrow morning, and then ours is going to splash at 9 AM. So I think one thing is clear, I should not be involved in any sort of Brexit negotiations. I have just fallen out with the first contractor for getting him on film, but it's my own fault. I really should have asked him. But what I was going to show you is behind me here. Since this morning we have had the bimini put on, which is this enclosure up here, which protects the helm in bad weather. We've got the anchor getting fitted at the front, a few scuffs in the fiberglass getting polished out, and around the other side we've got the mast getting prepared to get lifted on as well. Something I'm not afraid to admit is that I know very little about boats, despite the fact that we are very close to moving aboard one. But I just thought I'd have a quick walk along the mast, as it's pretty much ready now to get lifted on board in the morning. Starting off at the bottom here, we've got our furling head sail, which runs pretty much up to the top there, and then the mast proper You got shrouds either side, which will basically hold it to the boat. All the lines are in place and sheeted up to protect them overnight. Relatively close to the bottom we have got this deck light, which will just give us a bit of light in the evenings. We've got navigation lights. I believe this sea view is for the radar, which will be a nice little addition to the boat. And then you can see there's just a big old expanse of mast. This is where the furling headsail stops, and then a couple of antennae up at the top here. It's about 50 foot, I guess, comparing it in length to the boat, which is 40 foot. So yeah, big old chunk of metal. So it's super early on Friday morning. We're just heading back down to the basin to hopefully see the mast get lifted on and get the boat lifted into the water. But we're going down so early because, as we've seen, things in French schedule land don't always go exactly as we would expect them to. So knowing our luck, we'll probably get down there and it'll already be done, but we thought we'd take a chance and get down there early to try and beat the contractors. Definitely made it here in time, but it also looks as though things are actually going to go ahead as planned today. They've got these protectors on for the straps that are going to lift it. This van is just showing up with our mainsail strapped to the top of it. And then there is our boom and a mast ready to get craned on. We got fenders out on this side as well, so yeah, it looks like it's all systems go. So we're probably not going to see any additional work done now whilst we are out here. It's Friday afternoon, most of the contractors have gone home, so she'll sit here over the weekend before coming through this bridge that I am currently standing on just now early next week, and then heading out of the lock into the marina. FP have got her until the 15th of May, and then we're driving out here the 20th, 21st to pick her up. So Uchimata have got a few days of work in between that to get the air conditioning installed and all that sort of stuff, but that'll probably be the next time you see us. So until then, I'm just hoping that everything continues to go at the pace it has done whilst we've been out there, and yeah, cannot wait to get back and move on to our new home.